In the live-action film Justice League, Aquaman is not really interested in joining the Justice League and fighting the alien threat, but he is convinced that he should fight back by the Atlantean mirror. But he says that he needs something so that he can do that, and when we next see him he has the Trident of Atlantis and is wearing different clothes. And this video is going to go over why he wanted the Trident and what it can do. Though first I feel I should say that the clothes are not a superhero outfit, but they're actually Atlantean armour, and it actually looks pretty good. In fact, I've got to say, I think it looks better than any version of the Aquaman armour I've seen before. And since the Atlanteans have superior technology to humans and can also wield magic, this armour is a hell of a lot stronger than human Kevlar. So it's understandable as to why he would want it. As for the Trident, much like the Trident in The Little Mermaid, it is an ancient and powerful magical artefact. But it's also a symbol of rulership. The one who holds the Trident is ruler of the Seven Seas and Atlantis. Its edge is razor sharp and is almost unbreakable. Now, in some versions of the Trident it has little to no mystic power. However, in most versions it does have magical power, and this magic can only be wielded by the blood of the royal family. Blood which Aquaman has. He's half human with a human father, and half Atlantean from his mother, who was the Queen of Atlantis. And since no one else was using the Trident in the film Justice League, it seems likely that the live-action films are sticking to this rule of royal blood. After all, if anyone could wield it, surely someone will be using this great weapon to defend Atlantis, especially since they've just been attacked by Steppenwolf. Now, the power of the Trident isn't fully detailed and explained in all the various versions of Aquaman. Different versions give it less or more power, but there are several powers that are pretty consistent. First and foremost is extreme control of water, which Aquaman shows shortly after collecting the Trident. Though it can actually control much more water than this, and likely his control over water will grow as he has more experience using the Trident. But the Trident also allows the holder to control the magic of Atlantis. This can range from calling down lightning bolts from the sky, and to striking superheroes with energy and taking them down and putting them in stasis pods. In fact, it's actually been used to take down Superman before, who is of course vulnerable to magic. But it's also been able to take down Wonder Woman, who doesn't have a vulnerability to magic, but the Trident is just that powerful. Now, like I said, the Trident's limits are not greatly defined, but other powers that it has exhibited are generally related to water control. Now, as I've said, it can control water, but it can also control water in ways of calling in storms and rain, causing tidal waves and whirlpools, creating columns of water to stand on, freezing water into ice or hail, or heating it into steam, and even causing earthquakes through water manipulation. So basically, the wielder of the Trident has great control over water, which does make sense, since it gives them command of the Seven Seas. Likely in the live-action films, the water control will be a power of the Trident, but whether the other magical powers will be in the films is unknown at the moment, along with how powerful the water control will be. It could allow the wielder to flood the world with tidal waves, or just allow for control of small bodies of water. We'll have to wait and see. But Aquaman reclaiming it is a bold statement to Atlantis and the Atlanteans. It's basically saying that he is the rightful ruler and he will be coming to rule them. Though of course we'll have to wait to see the Aquaman film to know if it goes in this direction. And I've got to say that I don't think they'll go down the magic route because it just doesn't seem to fit with the tone they're going with the movies. But I would absolutely love it if they did, because something those films could desperately use is some pretty cool magical power. They can be a bit dull with the fistfights. I would love to see some cool magical attacks, giant sea creatures that are summoned and increased in size with deadly abilities. It would actually be fantastic to watch. But what powers would you most like to see Aquaman use in the live action films? And are there any other significant powers of the Trident that you think I should have mentioned? Be sure to let us know in the comments, and I'd just like to say a quick thank you to those who made this video possible by donating to the Needlemouse Productions page on Patreon. Patreon is a crowdfunding site that is helping us to bring you more videos each week and to raise funds for adapting comic book stories into short animated films. If you're interested in donating or just want to find out more, a link is in this video's description. And as always, thanks for watching and feel free to subscribe, share, like and comment.